guys, Kelly and Rich from Wanderbus Adventures.
This week, despite being nowhere near finished, we are taking our first trip. We meet some amazing people and their Varios.
Experience various smoky things.
Test out the build so far.
And take in the sights of Stratford-upon-Avon and the Overland International Show. But first, we had to pop to the shops to get some supplies. It just about fits into two sort of long spaces, so, well, one and a bit. We're just in this side, look. After loading up the camping gear and kitchen, not to mention all the important snacks in our fantastic new pantry, we were ready to hit the road.
Wow, look how many plants are there. Busy going southbound, isn't it?
Just waiting to fill up with diesel and LPG. Pray for our bank account. We've had one drawer pop open as well now that it's full, so we're going to have to try and tie something around that. And our door here opens as well, so we're going to try something around that. This is why you do a shakedown trip though.
This is our bank account draining away. How much does that hold?
I don't know. We've got twin tanks.
Mate, should we stop? It's over £100.
I think that'll do, don't you?
Yeah.
We then topped up the LPG. The fitting on this was slightly different, but thankfully the attendant was really helpful. But he did make it sound like I was going to get blown into the moon. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I was expecting some massive explosion.
Yeah.
With that, we were back on our merry way, and on our route we saw lots of motorway traffic, along with some fantastic views of the countryside before we got closer to our final destination at Stratford. Stopped in the most glamorous of lay-bys. There is a robin here though, so that's nice.
Bedrooms on the damage.
Just having
First
some
meal on
lunch.
the bus.
First use of the toilet.
Yes. All three of us did.
A successful usage, wasn't it, so far? We wanted to stop now because we didn't know how bad the traffic will be as we get closer.
We get hungry.
And I was hungry, yeah. So far though, all good. Like, we're absolutely laden at the moment, so we've got 3/4 of a tank of water, a full tank of diesel,
LPG.
full tank of LPG. We're loaded to the gills with stuff for 4 days, and it's driving fine, so that's good. What we'll probably do when we get back is do the same thing and weigh it before we carry on building, because we just want to know how heavy it is, how much more payload we've got. Not that it's a target, but we obviously want to make sure that we're not going to go over it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so far so good. It's a nice day, isn't it? It's driving well. We're on the road again.
All fed.
All fed. Let's go.
Oh, that cupboard's open.
Yeah, I opened it on the way. Did you not notice?
No.
The subwoofer makes it vibrate, so I need to tighten it up.
Okay.
So up to this point, we've got a vibrating cupboard and an oven drawer that opens itself, as well as the door. But that was about it.
Getting close.
Over there, look! I can see look, big tent and
Bouncy castle thing?
a castle maybe some rides.
Is that the place we're going? Yeah! We are here!
We went down a terrible track.
It was my fault, wasn't it?
Well, not really, but
GPS's fault. And there was roadworks, so we missed the sign. Oh, I don't know if there was a sign, to be honest.
just seen Max from Max's van ride. Very excited.
Yeah, we are.
Once we had parked up and met most of the gang, we had our first chance to look around. It wasn't long before we met Simon from Queen Bee Schoolie, who kindly invited us into his stunning American school bus and showed Lily its party trick.
Children off. He has to tell everyone around him that the bus is coming to stop. Children are getting off. And what he
Look at that!
That's so cool.
Crikey!
No way.
Right? Now your mum and dad are stood over here. You're waiting for Johnny to come home from school. You now come off the school bus. You can't run across in front of the bus because you've now put your own barrier. First off, the red lights are flashing to say this bus is stationary, kids are getting on, so that tells the drivers behind, do not overtake. That's the safety feature of that bus.
Been here a couple of hours. Already met like so many amazing people. It's surreal.
There's
I think it's the correct word.
amazing vehicles here as well.
So many ideas, so many things to see. Just tremendous, and the build quality just amazing.
And also we've been in so many different Varios
already.
And it's just crazy how different they all are inside.
Yeah, really different. That's right. We're just gonna get the oven on, and Kelly's made us a lasagna, so we're gonna try out our new oven. And we'll play some board games
while we're waiting for it to cook. We've got a friend.
The amazing Vario Alley, as it quickly became named, was created by these wonderful folk. And a big shout out to Kerry and John, aka Isambard, for bringing us together. We turned in after a very long day. We're just getting ready for bed. Got about 1:30. Met amazing people already. Cooked our first meal. Now we're checking out the beds. Lily won't sleep in a bunk, which means I'm gonna have to sleep in it. Lily's asleep though. We got all the blinds up. Temporary curtain at the front. See you tomorrow. Good night. We had our first night last night. Slept alright, not great, not terrible.
Lily woke up at like 6, even though she didn't go to bed till 11 because she was hungry. Ate 2 breakfasts and went back to sleep, didn't you? Yeah. Till 9:30.
Like some sort of queen.
Yeah.
So we're just heading out now, going to walk down the river and see what Stratford-upon Avon is all about. Apparently it's very busy there already, so
we will see.
We meant to take the picturesque route down the river, but I've taken a wrong turn and we're just walking down an A road. So it's like beautiful and full of noxious gases.
I petted a dog.
The dog just walked straight up to us.
I want to telling each other off. He's like, have you got any food? Oh, they're biting each other, did you see?
We stayed here by the riverside for a little while and then explored the streets of Stratford whilst waiting to meet the grandparents for some lunch. What are you drinking, Dave? And what have you got in the glass though?
That's my mum's job.
0 beer. I'm just in for some lunch. This is what Stratford's like on a bank holiday weekend. It's absolutely heaving. Never seen so many people.
We then got to meet King Richard, William Shakespeare, and even admire the lines of people who were waiting to see where Bill was born. The whole town was buzzing, but after a while we ventured back to the bus.
Just got back. That was just a whistle-stop tour, like I said. Cup of tea, and then we're going to go have a look around the racecourse itself, see who we can see. And since we left this morning, we've only gone a few hours. Literally 100 more vehicles have turned up, and there's all sorts here. It's amazing.
We then spent a bit of time at the fun fair, hitting only parked cars in the process. Before Lily got her hands on her very own camper van before visiting her new favourite spot.
Tell everyone who this is.
Bella and Paul.
Bella and Paul. And Bella and Paul are John and Kerry's cats.
Yeah.
And this is in Isambard, the bus.
Yeah, so we just came to this movie.
We did, didn't we? So this is a very famous bus.
And we love these cats.
And we love these cats. It's just coming to the end of day 2 here. So the show's tomorrow. We're having a fantastic day and we've got red sky at night. There's the light. So hopefully tomorrow will be good. I'm just going to go and enjoy some campfire time and then we're going to try and go to bed. It's already 9 o'clock, which is super late for you, isn't it? And me, to be honest.
And Mummy.
Yeah, we're getting old, I think. Yeah,
We're getting too old.
Especially with all the lower back.
Fantastic, look. Day of the show, we're still in our pyjamas, but slept quite soundly, all of us.
Lily slept in her bunk bed all night, didn't you?
Yep.
People come to visit us today, don't we? And tonight, we've got some special things planned with the other Vario people, haven't we?
Yeah, weather permitting.
Weather permitting. This is a successful test use of the pull-out toilet.
I did a boo.
Strange thing to get excited about, but we've all used it now successfully, so we at least knows it works. We just need to obviously get on with making the sort of permanent finish to it. We're just gonna get dressed, get show ready, get out of night mode.
Yeah.
This aerial shot, courtesy of Dave from Project Big Red Bus, chose the show the day before opening. And on the day, we were lucky to have a number of visitors. Say a big thank you to everyone that's come to see us today so far, and thank you to Peter Finch. So Peter has brought us a silicone mat to put in our oven for mainly when we're travelling, to keep our things from rattling around. So thank you very much, Peter.
Lovely to meet you in real life.
Yeah, it was, and everyone that's been so far as well, thank you for coming to see us. And we just hope that the weather does get better, because it's horrible. We're hoping that it's going to clear up, because everyone's walking around in their woolly hats. It's miserable.
You can see that there's a pizza right in front of me. And we're having pizza for lunch.
We are having pizza for lunch. I'm hungry.
We had a disaster.
We actually did. Smoke came out.
So we bought these nice pizza pans, didn't we? And we put our pizzas in there, but then the trays were too low, and the flames on the triplex, they went through it, set fire to the thing like almost instantly. So yeah, don't do that.
Now we learn.
But it smells nice in here now. I then went for a little wander, taking in this amazing Unimog and this really awesome Land Rover before getting an unexpected call up. One thing I didn't think I'd be doing at this show is a guest appearance on a talk, but Chris at Bespoke Solar is doing a guest talk in a minute on 12-watt electric systems. Quite literally tens of people turned up, and we managed to not make fools of ourselves before returning back for a barbecue. But yeah, we are having a little bit of a Vario get together tonight, but we're being antisocial and got our own barbecue down here first, and we're going to take our food over because we got allergies in the family. But down here, look, Roy has brought his giant barbecue, which is amazing. And the sun's come out this evening, which has made such a difference. It's a shame it's not been like this all day, but that is what it is. What's happening, Cal?
I can't move it.
Now she hasn't got to do nothing.
Get this glove on
Blood loss.
Put the glove on it.
It's okay, I first aided her.
Yeah.
It was like casualty. It was just tremendous. Tremendously heroic.
And they found some of the world's smallest plasters.
Oh yeah, world's smallest plasters in our first aid kit. I don't know what they'd be for. No idea.
This was a really lovely evening, and thankfully the weather held as we enjoyed cake, drinks and the company of the most awesome people.
We made it to the last morning. Before we left, we had, I think I filled it to 150 litres. So that's not bad. It's lasted us the 4 days we've been here.
Yeah, we done good, haven't we?
Kelly's dressed, I'm not. I'm still in my pyjamas.
And I'm dressed too.
And
Lily's
she's having a lolly.
9:30 in the morning.
The best thing about the fridge is that it's got a little freezer, so she's just been having lollies.
Only these ones.
It's a stain.
They're yogurt ones, aren't they?
They're just made of yogurt, aren't they?
They're very yummy.
Very yummy. Before we hit the road, we noticed Graham didn't have a badge, so I added a magnet. Then we waved a goodbye to our newfound Vario family.
En route home, our hearts were full and we were tired out from a very successful shakedown trip with so many good memories. Our journey ended just after the up-down bit on the M5, energised to press on with our van build.
We're back soon with even more van build updates.
So until then, have a great week.
1, 2, 3,
Bye!